There is a quiet frustration many people carry today that almost never gets talked about openly. It doesn't look like failure. It doesn't look like irresponsibility. And it definitely doesn't look like someone who doesn't care about money. In fact, it often shows up in people who are doing everything right. They work hard. They earn more than they used to. They save. And yet, beneath all of that effort, there's an uncomfortable feeling that refuses to go away. A feeling of being stuck. Not broke. Not reckless. Just unsettled. As if no matter how much progress is made, financial peace always feels slightly out of reach. If that feeling sounds familiar, this video is for you. Because what keeps people financially stuck today is not a lack of discipline, intelligence, or effort. It's something much quieter and much harder to notice. Most people assume feeling financially stuck means they're doing something wrong. So they respond the only way they know how. They try harder. They consume more information. They optimize more aggressively. But the more they try to fix the problem, the heavier the feeling becomes. And that's because the problem isn't on the surface. It's underneath the entire system they're operating in. We live in a financial environment that quietly rewards anxiety. Not because anyone intends it to, but because fear, urgency, and uncertainty generate attention. Every headline suggests something is about to break. Every market move is framed as critical. Every decision feels like it could be the one you regret. Even when things are objectively fine, emotionally, they don't feel fine. And over time, that constant pressure changes how people think. It makes stability feel temporary. It makes patience feel risky. It makes calm feel irresponsible. So even when someone is technically doing well, they never feel secure, because their nervous system is stuck in reaction mode. Here's the truth most financial conversations avoid. Feeling financially stuck is rarely about money itself. It's about living in a state of permanent mental tension, a state where every choice feels loaded, where every delay feels dangerous, where every mistake feels permanent. And when your mind is constantly scanning for threats, clarity becomes impossible. This is why so many people say things like, "I should be grateful, but I'm still anxious. I know I'm better off than before, but it doesn't feel like progress." Because progress without psychological safety doesn't feel like progress. It feels fragile. One of the biggest lies modern finance teaches us is that more effort automatically leads to more peace. That if you just learn more, optimize more, invest smarter, move faster, you'll finally relax. But what actually happens is the opposite. The more information you consume, the more you realize how many things you can't control. The more strategies you learn, the more outcomes you feel responsible for. The more awareness you gain, the harder it becomes to feel satisfied. Knowledge without boundaries doesn't create confidence. It creates pressure. This is especially true for intelligent, conscientious people. People who are used to solving problems by thinking harder. In most areas of life, that works. In finances, it often backfires. Because money is not just logical. It's emotional. It's social. It's deeply tied to identity, safety, and self-worth. And when you place yourself in an environment where you are constantly reminded of what could go wrong, your brain never fully rests. Even if your numbers improve, your mind doesn't register safety. So you stay alert. You stay tense. You stay on. That's the real reason people feel stuck. They're not lacking progress. They're lacking a sense of internal stability. This is where many people make a subtle but costly mistake. They try to solve emotional discomfort with technical solutions. They think a better investment will calm them. But confidence doesn't come from outcomes. It comes from predictability, from knowing that no matter what happens, your system doesn't require constant intervention.